everybody, I'm Christy Jordan with SouthernPlate.com, and this is part of my Vlog Every Day in May challenge put on by my friend Connie at cosmopolitancornbread.com. This is Sunday, Mother's Day. I'm trying to think this is May 10th. I skipped yesterday because it's Saturday, and I promised to not be reliable at all on the weekends. I wasn't going to do today, but I did my hair and makeup, and I thought, okay, we'll do it. So let's see. I hope y'all had a happy Mother's Day, by the way. I don't know if I'll actually get this up today. Probably will. Let's see. We're at number 9. I'm going to do 9 and 10. And then we got all these to go. So you ready? Here we go. Number 9. Where was the last place you went on vacation? I had to think about this because my last vacation was kind of a work/vacation. But I was in Disney World, so that counts. You know, even if you're working, if you're in Disney World, you're in Disney World. That is one of our favorite places, and we're so excited we got to go. I went for a conference there, and I got to take my family, so that was a lot of fun. We actually, part of the conference fee included 4 people. It was like a family ticket, so you got your passes and everything. And Brady couldn't hardly miss any more school. He's been to Disney World more than his share of times, and he begged not to go. He's like, can I just stay with my friend? I don't want to go. And he's a teenager, and we've been fairly recently, so we let him stay, and instead we took Katie's friend Sarah Jane, who had never been to Disney World and always wanted to go. So that was really cool to get to go and have a kid. It was their first time, you know, and we had a really good time. My friend Stacy Little from SouthernPlate was there also, and so our kids got to hang out and stuff, and I posted all on my Instagram. We had a little get together one night at our hotel room and watch the fireworks and everything. So that was really awesome. We also got to stay in our dream hotel we never thought we'd get to stay in. It was part of the conference, and it just didn't, it was super cheap. It was a price you would never be able to, you know, there's no way you could stay there any other way. Well, me personally, I'm always fixing my hair on these videos. So we stayed at the Grand Floridian. That was a definite first. It was also a definite last because we would never pay to stay there. When we go to Disney World, we stay in the value resorts and things, and even then I get discounts and stuff. I have a thing on SouthernPlate, my top 10 money saving, some mosquitoes, I'm getting them off me, my top 10 money saving tips for Disney World. Spend more and save less. I'm just getting eat alive out here. So that was my last vacation. It was fun. We were there for 3 or 4 days. And we drove down and drove back. So it was kind of a short Disney trip. But we're not going to get to go to Disney for quite some time. So we really enjoyed that. I'd also like to hear what your summer plans are on this. Either in the comments if you're watching it on SouthernPlate, on YouTube. There will be a link towards the end of this video up in the corner. It'll be a little eye. And you can click on that and go see this on SouthernPlate. And that's the ideal place for you to tell me your plans, because I can keep up with those conversations, and I'll read everything, and I'll comment back and reply back to everybody. We can kind of talk about it there. I'd love to hear your summer plans. We usually pick a new state every summer, and we drive to it and just go explore with no plan, just see what's there, and that's always been very fun for us. We're not going to be able to do that this summer. This summer we're just going to kind of be home and find some things to do around here. Like I said, unless I find out that my ancestors bought this private land on a beach somewhere and there's an ancestral home that we can visit, you know, that would be great. Not holding my breath on that one. But, whew, mosquitoes. Anyway, so I'd love to hear your plans for the summer. Inspire us. We might go visit my husband's family in Georgia. That's a couple hours away. And my parents live an hour away, you know. But anyway, okay, number 10, do you have any phobias? I have 2 phobias. Mosquitoes, sorry. Let me get some, I have mosquito spray right here. Let me find my, oh, it's right behind. Oh, mosquito spray, okay. I've got to, because we just get eat alive. Mosquitoes just love me, so I just kind of create a veil of protection. Oh, that way my computer, mosquito spray. Okay, now y'all stay away from me. My phobias. I have 2 phobias. One of them always surprises people. It's butterflies. I hate butterflies. I'm not talking about pictures of butterflies or decorating butterflies, you know, so I'm talking about real live butterflies. I hate them things. When I was about 20 years old, I was on a church trip, and we went in this place, and they called it a butterfly house. And I'm thinking it's going to be like a zoo. There's going to be windows. You can look and see butterflies in them and stuff. No, we walked in. They were butterflies everywhere. And I'm just standing there like, oh, my goodness. And right about then, one landed on my neck and fluttered. I was gone. And done with butterflies from then on. I do not like butterflies. I hate butterflies. My daughter just thinks they're awesome. I jokingly call them, sense of humor, okay. I jokingly call them little winged messengers of Satan. I hate butterflies. That's how I feel about them. Give me a wasp, give me a bee. I'm good with all that mess. Butterflies? No. I choose my flowers by what does not have that sign that says attracts butterflies. So, yeah, I'm not a butterfly fan. I can handle spiders. No butterflies. I'm not, like, scared of them. I do not like butterflies. I do not like to be around butterflies. So, there. My other phobia, I don't know if you would consider it a phobia. I mean, I look at a phobia as something that just makes you cringe, or something that mildly freaks you out. So there's another thing that just kind of makes me cringe. Men in flip-flops. There's a lot of reasons for this. Part of it has to do with my daddy. My daddy never wore flip-flops. He worked hard. He had at least 3 jobs the whole time I was growing up. He worked his main shifts full-time as a police officer. Evening or morning shifts, he'd work something else, and he worked on weekends something else. And he never wore flip-flops. He was a hard-working man. And then we had this uncle, lazy. My granddaddy the kind of person my granddaddy would say dead fleas wouldn't fall off in him. So lazy. He wore flip-flops. And when he walked, he drug his feet. You know that sliding sound? You know that scuffing? So he drug his feet. And Granddad couldn't even pick up his feet when he walked. Couldn't even pick up his feet. You know, so lazy, can't even pick up his feet. Didn't have a job right there. And and when you see a man in flip-flops, half the time they're dragging their feet. And it just drives me crazy. I'm thinking, to me, it's like, you need to get a job. You need to work. You need to work. You know, so, yeah, but that's a childhood thing. I equate flip-flops with men wearing flip-flops is lazy, you don't work. I know that's not true. I know that's not true. Okay, I get it. And there's also the hairy toes. Like hairy man toes. Like most men's toes are like little fingers. And they have little knuckles and hair on them and stuff. And so, yeah, men in flip-flops. But you know what? If you are a man and you wear flip-flops, I love you. And this is something that I will work through. And I will deal with this. And I appreciate you having grace and understanding towards me. I probably should not have mentioned that on here. But, yeah. So, those are my 2 phobias. Butterflies and men in flip-flops. Yeah, okay. So, just try to understand. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Tomorrow's a good one. I have no answer for it. So anyway, I hope y'all had a good Mother's Day. We had a good Mother's Day. I got up at my usual time. I always get up at the same time, no matter if it's weekend or not, because I get up and I like to read and, you know, get caught up. And my family slept. Oh my goodness, I feel like they slept half the day away. And, you know, we had, there was church this morning, and my husband took me out to eat. He said, we'll go to a restaurant for Mother's Day. Where do you want to go? Well, then you think, is there a restaurant that's worth leaving the house for? Because my thought process is, if I want something good to eat, it's not restaurant food. You know, I'm just not a... There's restaurant food, and then there's good food. Now, restaurant food can be good, but if you know, home food is just better. And then I have the issues of when you get the check, I think, I could have fed us supper for a week for what we spent on this. I mean, just going out to eat is outrageous, you know. But so eventually, we went to my fallback, Cracker Barrel. That's where we always end up go. Yeah, it's like if you're going to convince me to leave the house, it generally needs to be Cracker Barrel. I also like Blue Plate Cafe in Huntsville and Shaggy's Tacos. But now that's the drive-thru. But if you ever come to Huntsville, Shaggy's Taco. That's all I got to say. I'm actually going to have a vlog from Shaggy's Taco coming up next week. Connie has never been. So Connie, the one who's hosting this challenge, I'm taking her for her first Shaggy's Taco, and we're going to vlog there. And that's going to be, let me see, what day of the week is it going to be? We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either going to be, do you sing in the shower or hump day? What are your plans for the rest of the month? We'll answer one of those questions when we're there, and Connie will eat a Shaggy's Taco. So we went to Cracker Barrel. We had a nice time, and then we went and bought a few things. I needed something in particular for a video I just did that we've got coming up. I've got another series coming up. And then tomorrow is Monday, and I've got to figure out what recipe I'm gonna post on SouthernPlate. Are you leaving with Brady? Okay. Ricky's at the door. Brady has an appointment, and he's taking him. So anyway, I hope y'all had a good day. I'm going to go inside now and work on cleaning up my kitchen and figure out what recipe I'm going to share this week, because tomorrow I have to bake that and photograph it, and then I have to work on that post. And this is my lovely week off. I got a lot done on the house. I really enjoyed it. It was very productive. Just, you know, it's just been a nice week not having the deadline of my book hanging over my head, you know. So I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed having these videos with y'all. And do y'all have any silly phobias? Because I realize that my phobias are silly. I realize that. So I'd like to hear what your vacation plans are. If you are related to me, if you are an ancient ancestor, and if we have the same ancient ancestors, and there is an ancestral home on the beach that I don't know about, that you would like to let me know so that I can share in our inheritance and go visit that, let me know. But then let me know what your silly phobias are, like anything like butterflies or men in flip-flops. And like I said, listen, I've been around a lot of men in flip-flops. I love you. This is my issue. I'm working through it. So y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.